100 resilience for the fastest barricade cooldown, and because I'm using Heart of Inmost Light, this also gives me more grenades and melee. I have high discipline. Strength does not matter at all because you can pick your hammer up. I'm using Hammer of Soul, Towering Barricade. You could use the small barricade, but I just kind of prefer this one. Strafe Jump, you can use whatever you want. Throw-in Hammer, this is definitely what I prefer, and Solar Grenades are my favorite. It also applies Scorch. Soul Invictus, this makes sunspots on ability kills, which also heals me. Gives my abilities back when I stand in the sunspot, and it applies Scorch, which is important because Ember of Singeing, whenever I am applying Scorch, I get my class ability faster. So I get my barricades quicker. I'm using 2 utility kickstarts for an even quicker barricade. With Heart of Inmost Light, that's even quicker grenades and melee. And with the grenade and melee energy, I am turning it into super with Ashes to Assets. I'm using Impact Induction, so whenever I cause damage with my hammer, I get grenade energy. Let's go over the rest of the subclass. I'm also using Roaring Flames, so whenever I get kills with my abilities, they get increased damage. So as you can see, I can have infinite hammers, so I can get Roaring Flames pretty easy. With Heart of Inmost Light, that turns it into grenade and barricade energy. So I'm always going to have max damage grenades and throwing hammers. I'm also using Ember of Blistering. Defeating targets with solar ignitions grants grenade energy, so that's just more ability regeneration. You apply more Scorch to targets. Ember of Ashes, and Ember of Torches. Powered melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant, so it gives me some healing, and the hammer is a big part of it, as is the grenade. That's why I'm using Heart of Inmost Light. Another thing Heart of Inmost Light does, whenever you get grenade or melee kills, it empowers the other two abilities. So if I get a melee kill, then my grenade does more damage, my barricade takes more damage before it gets destroyed. I am using Elemental Ordnance. This is a staple in all of my builds because I like using grenades a lot. So whenever I get a kill with a grenade, I make a Solar Elemental Well because I am on a Solar subclass. Seeking Wells make it seek to me. Melee Well Maker because I'm also using a lot of hammers on my Titan, more so than I would on my Warlock. I'm using more melees here. Well of Life because I'm making all these Solar Wells. Whenever I pick this up, it's basically like Restoration. So I just get health back so I can play more aggressive, and Bountiful Wells is 2 wells every time I make 1 well. Again, I'm applying this with my Grave Robber Swashbuckler title. It has Classy Contender, so I get class ability whenever I get kills with it. I don't really use this very much because I'm really just spamming abilities. This is all ability spam, and yeah. So Soul Invictus gives me my Sunspots, which gives me ability energy, health, and applies Scorch to enemies. Ember of Singeing gives me my barricade back quicker when enemies are scorched. 2 utility kickstarts refunds barricade energy, and with Heart of Inmost Light, I get my melee, grenade, and barricade back even faster. With Roaring Flames and Heart of Inmost Light, my abilities do increased damage, and so I have infinite abilities with increased damage. Ashes to Assets turns grenade kills into super energy, hammer hits turn into grenade energy, and we have infinite hammers. And all the elemental wells provide even more ability energy and health regeneration.